Ndinoda kuti nyika isiwe vanhu vangu inguva yedu hatingachatsi kubudirira Mwari ari parutivi pedu rambai muchirwa My hitters don't die and real hitters gon' shine and my people gon' line That's my point to win, yeah I ain't saying
How the hell do I not have a deal? I swear this thing is a real dog. I play fan off, the cowards that they can't feel. The wife try to console me like it's coming, baby, chill. She don't understand. I'm the only one that's real. I remember the third grade. Them kids, they had waves. I had them BDBs. You know there's Zimbabwe in grade. So they do shades and your boy hit the stage, press play, and all the chicks was like, yeah. While boys was moving bricks, I was moving chips, yeah. If she gave me calculus, gave her a mouthful of it. Heat rose to this thing, boy, I bet on myself.
Good morning, world. How are y'all doing? This is your guest host, Erik Kalligraphy, and I just want to introduce y'all to a wonderful Tuesday, July 25th. Another episode of Day with Trae. Today, we have the very special, very talented, multi-everything, Julie C. in the building, and later we're going to get into a very great interview about the vendor market that she has going on the block on 11th and Pike. But at this very moment, we're about to get into, and also don't forget to tag and share the stream. All right, and we're going to go into a quick break at this moment, and then we'll be back, and we're going to go straight into a segment about Trae and some of the apparel and how it's a staple in the city. Thank y'all, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Chelsea Richardson, spoken word artist. Come be a part of Poetry's Love Story and join us for a captivating fundraiser event, Poetry Love, on August 9th from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Sankofa Theater. This event will feature an incredible lineup of renowned poets and one mesmerizing musician, all coming together to raise funds for the Sankofa Theater. Tickets are available now at sankofatheaterc.com. We'll see you there.
One in every 500 African Americans in the U.S. suffers from sickle cell disease. 1 in 3 African American blood donors is a match for patients with sickle cell. 1 appointment to donate blood with the American Red Cross can help save a life. Will you be that one? Visit redcrossblood.org/ourblood today to schedule an appointment at a location near you.
The WashDOT Pass program has really impacted me with their funding, creating a space for us to bring these cohorts in, women and men, especially in the BIPOC community, people that are looking for livable wages in certain zip codes, to make sure that they're able to take our pre-apprenticeship program, and that we're also able to help them with any barriers that they have. You can be an apprentice, you can get into this field. You don't have to be tough, you don't have to have tough skin, you don't have to be a man to be in this industry.
Visit the link at the end of this video to learn more.
Hey, I'm Besa Gordon. You may have heard my voice on Hits 106.1 or seen me on Converge Media, but now I'm coming to TV. I'm hosting the newest show on Fox 13 called Back to Besa. Check us out every weekend for the hottest topics, interviews, the latest trends, and uplifting stories. We're going to have so much fun, and teens, we got you too. Back to Besa Saturday nights, 10:30 on Fox 13, and Sundays at 10 a.m. on Fox 13 Plus.
Man, and we are back. Welcome back, everybody. Man, it's just a glorious day, Tuesday. We're about to go into a brief segment. If you can't tell, today is all about supporting the local vendors and the local artists. And at this very moment, we're about to go into a quick segment about a long-standing friend, family member of Converge, Trae. He used to have a shop on 23rd. He moved down to Rainier and Henderson, and we went down there to go check him out. So here we go.
Hi, I'm Mo. Welcome to the Apparel. I've been in this location 4 years. Right here, we do like a lot of t-shirt printing, custom grills. Lately, we've been helping a lot of entrepreneurs that have their own clothing line. They come to us for the newly designed, for their tests and stuff like that. Signs for vehicles, for people's A-frame signs. We do a little bit of everything, a lot of stuff. So basically, you walk in here, we show you the grills. We got a book you can choose from, you know, and or we can customize. You can tell them how you want. You want your name on there. You want, you know, whatever. You want a heart shape, whatever you want. We got you. And then we do your molding here. Take about 5 minutes, you know, and then the grills, of course, is being done in the East Coast. So we send it there, and then, you know, we do most of the basic work here, and then the main job is done in New York. What I like about this area is because of right now, because I watched a lot of people grow up in the area. From, you know, the shop been around for 19 years, but we was in other locations before. So because of that, you know, it's like a family. Some people that walk in here, I don't even look at them as a customers no more. They just walk in here like I'm Uncle Mo or something. You know? It's just a lot of things, you know. You know, people, everybody, you know, a lot of people know each other, you know, stuff like that. But it's just lovely. You know? Because for me, I don't care, man. I'm seeing the dream come true, if you ask me. If you're in the area, come on in and say hi. We're here for you.
All right, y'all. All right, man. You know, if you don't know, that's the guy. That's Mo, man. He supplied a lot of people with a lot of outfits, a lot of grills in our neighborhood. He kept us fresh almost every day. You know, sometimes you walk in there, you grab a white tee. Sometimes you walk in there, you grab a couple Nike sweatsuits. Sometimes you go in and get a grill. You never know. But, man, shouts out to my guy, Mo. All right, at this moment, man, I just want to let y'all know, and we're about to introduce the wonderful special guest I have with me today. Julie C. How are you doing today, Julie?
Peace. I'm doing well. I'm happy to be here back at the Converge studio. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Man, thanks for coming, man. You're fly as always.
I have to rock that. I have to represent, you know, the city. It's that Paradise South sweater by Ari Glass and them.
Oh, man. Man, you're a big supporter of basically local clothing and local talent, local vendors.
You know, I believe in artists, and I believe when we have a really strong, locally rooted creative economy, which we don't right now, right? Like right now, we have a really corporate-dominated creative economy. But the more that we can invest and pour into our own from the grass and roots and bottom up, the stronger that we'll all be together.
Man, that's 100%.
Yeah.
Like, and it's always artists first, man, in this life. We want to say artists first, right?
Right.
And then we always have to go, the weight of corporate on our shoulders.
Right. That's what's so interesting, though, right? Like, we hold our creative spaces because we believe every person is an artist, like inherently. Like, creativity is a part of every human soul. But the way that capitalism has confined it, it's all product-based, it's all commodity-based, and just like everything else. We're trying to bring it back.
Bring it back. Well, let's go ahead and let's segue right into the On the Block. Can you tell me about
On the Block?
Yeah, tell me a little bit about the On the Block.
Yes, so On the Block, and shouts to my team too. I'm only, you know, a small part of the founding team that rocked On the Block. That's Carolyn Hitt from Blue Cone Studios, Diana Adams from Vermilion, and Rio from Throwbacks, and myself. We got together, it was last year, and launched On the Block, which is a monthly creative marketplace every second Saturday of the month from May to October. We're on our second year now. We're halfway through the second season, and it's been amazing.
It's been absolutely amazing because I think I've been to almost every On the Block.
And you curated the last one. You have to co-curate the stage on the last one.
I did. And it was fun, man.
We're still trying to get you on the mic, but we'll save that conversation for later.
Man, one day we got to get you on the mic. I'll get on the mic when you're up there.
I do get on the mic. I'm on the mic every month. I might not be rapping, but I am hosting every month. But we have different performers. So we go from 1 to 7 p.m. It's on 11th Avenue between East Pike and Pine. We have a bunch of vendors. We have a full day of performances. And this year we extended to Chop House Row across the street. So we also have vendors there. I've been curating the courtyard over there. So it's music, it's art, it's fashion, and it's a great time. The next one is August 12th, so y'all should come join.
All right, so with the On the Block, I guess I'll call it a series, right? What is the importance of the supporting of the artists and what we're doing on the block for the community?
Yeah, there's lots of, so I feel it. I think that there's been sort of a revival of these kind of marketplaces, which is a really beautiful thing. So just having spaces to share your work, to vend, that is important, right? But particularly for Capitol Hill, which is, it was the city's like first or second cultural arts district. It's like a super high opportunity area economically, but it's also one of the hardest places to afford. There's not a lot of BIPOC business owners in the neighborhood yet, or, you know, we're seeing more. We're hoping to usher in a different sort of environment. But the most important thing for us is just holding space for our community and artists from all over to benefit from the tourism that's there, the shopping that's there. It's been a neighborhood that's been known for vintage for a long time, street fashion, but we want to make sure that folks from all communities can benefit from that. And that's what On the Block is about.
Man, that's absolutely amazing. We're about to go into a quick break, and then we'll be back with more questions and more stuff to talk about. We'll be right back.
The new COVID-19 updated booster provides the best protection available right now. So don't wait. Stay safe this summer and get your updated booster today. To find a free vaccine provider near you, go to kingcounty.gov/vaccine.
Hi, I'm Chelsea Richardson, spoken word artist. Come be a part of Poetry's Love Story and join us for a captivating fundraiser event, Poetry Love, on August 9th from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Sankofa Theater. This event will feature an incredible lineup of renowned poets and one mesmerizing musician, all coming together to raise funds for the Sankofa Theater. Tickets are available now at sankofatheaterc.com. We'll see you there.
Big Tobacco thinks they know everything. They think they know you, your community, the places you go, and the way that you spend your time. They think they got you all figured out, down to a formula, a calculation based off of numbers of what they think they know. Show them they're wrong. Learn more at theythinktheyknowyou.org.
I went through a program called Anew. They provided us with tools, transportation. They helped out with gas cards. My goal is to journey out with my company and then go into underwater welding. I get the opportunity to do home projects because I'm learning a life skill. This is something that can build a future for you, can build a future for your family. Good things come to those that work for their things.
Visit the link at the end of this video to learn more.
Hey, I'm Besa Gordon. You may have heard my voice on Hits 106.1 or seen me on Converge Media, but now I'm coming to TV. I'm hosting the newest show on Fox 13 called Back to Besa. Check us out every weekend for the hottest topics, interviews, the latest trends, and uplifting stories. We're going to have so much fun, and teens, we got you too. Back to Besa Saturday nights, 10:30 on Fox 13, and Sundays at 10 a.m. on Fox 13 Plus.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So as you know, it's a wonderful Tuesday, and I'm sitting here with Julie C.
On a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
I feel so nested here too, like with all these pillows on the side, like it's mad comfortable.
Man,
in the Converge studio
affair.
today. It is
comfortable. Yeah, I offer a couple of drinks. We got M&Ms.
Yeah, we got Pellegrino.
Keep it healthy. Well, shoot. So we have talked about what On the Block is. We've talked about the origin of On the Block, right? But what does On the Block support, and what is the block?
So that's really exciting. So basically that our little slice of 11th Ave between East Pike and Pine has long been sort of this, because Capitol Hill used to be, you know, creative, all about experimental art in recent years. We all know gentrification like everywhere else in the city, right? But we've sort of been able to preserve that because we have institutions like Vermilion. We have spots like Blue Cone Studios. And so what On the Block does, all the proceeds of our event go to support 3 different of our studio spaces on 11th Ave, where we're providing residential artists and really a whole little ecosystem of the creative community, essentially free access to the means of creative production. So there's Blue Cone Studios, which there's ceramics, and there's about 20, there's the Communities program where we have almost 15 different free drop-in art events a month hosted by our resident artists. Today we have ceramics, which is usually Japira Burst, but I think Jack is hosting ceramics today. But there's also The Study, which you know about, of course, is one of the founders of that space, that is set up to do music recording, audio practice space, and a podcasting space. And there's also So Below Photo and Design, which is a 3rd studio space that is used for photo video. So it's not a situation where basically it's all going back. Like everything is going directly back. All the proceeds go to supporting these spaces, to paying our rents, to keeping the doors open so that more people have access to the spaces and resources and instructions and community and training that they need to discover their own creative ventures.
Man, that is dope. And how did all these spaces come to form?
Well, of course, you know, Vermilion was there, Blue Cone was there. Shouts to Carolyn Hitt, who's been holding it down since it changed hands from the original OGs on Capitol Hill who held that space. But it was really our partnership between Carolyn and I, and my coalition, which is Seattle Artists Coalition for Equitable Development, really came together during the beginning of the pandemic, but really coalesced in the midst of the protests and the Capitol Hill Occupy protests specifically, because we were right there on front lines. 11th Avenue is where you saw mutual aid first pop up, and you know, the rest is sort of history. The rest is sort of history that we're still unpacking, of course, but it's been really powerful to be able to continue to hold space and continue to facilitate gathering space in the neighborhood, because what we saw through the flurry, I think that there's still a lot of reconciliation, and there's still a lot of investigative reporting that's coming out about how that went down at CHOP.
Yeah.
But what we do is we stay here, and we're still here, and we still have the doors open, and we're here every second Saturday of the month. Y'all can come get down. And this work continues. And it continues in so many different forms and so many different ways. And it's so much bigger than just a moment, and it's so much bigger than what you see on the news and the big dramatic moments. So we are proud to be a part of this sliver of this legacy, and, you know, a part of maintaining this creative resistance. And we are always abolitionists, just to keep it buck too. So,
man, when you say the work continues, right? In my head, I think about you, and I think about Carolyn, right? And I think about Diana. And as we say CHOP, I know that this work that y'all have been doing has been way before CHOP, right?
And then many people have been doing, right?
Oh,
Like, there's
many
so many
people.
iterations.
Man, there's so many names in that area that come and help out, put a hand. I mean, you can say Bobby. There's so many people, right? I was about to go through a list, and I was like, you know how when you don't want to miss out on people, you're like, oh, you said their name. I don't.
Right.
All of the people we love, you know. But what is your passion for the work? Because you've been doing it for so long.
I mean, you know, for me personally, my connection to abolitionist movements, because for me, that's what the work is. Now, maybe some people in police accountability work, they're reform, right? I believe that we don't need the institution, like policing in this country any longer, that it needs to shift. However, for me, it really came down to the role that hip hop played in my life personally. As a young person, it had a sort of a challenging early, late childhood, early teenage years, and it really was the hip hop community in Seattle that helped to uplift me and save my life. And so through relationships, through community building, having accountability to that community, which is the Black community in Seattle, right? Took many iterations and forms as well. And so Seattle, I think, has a rich history of radical resistance. And I was fortunate to tap into that legacy and learn from it and continue to uplift from it, from, you know, my little corner of art, and hopefully to carry forward.
And that's the beautiful thing. We're about to take it to a break, right? But when we come back, we're definitely going to talk about your little corner of art, because I know there's On the Block. I know we're talking about Forever Safe Spaces, but you, Julie C., are like a walking embodiment of art. So we're going to get into that right after this break, all right?
Hi, I'm Chelsea Richardson, spoken word artist. Come be a part of Poetry's Love Story and join us for a captivating fundraiser event, Poetry Love, on August 9th from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Sankofa Theater. This event will feature an incredible lineup of renowned poets and one mesmerizing musician, all coming together to raise funds for the Sankofa Theater. Tickets are available now at sankofatheaterc.com. We'll see you there.
One in every 500 African Americans in the U.S. suffers from sickle cell disease. 1 in 3 African American blood donors is a match for patients with sickle cell. 1 appointment to donate blood with the American Red Cross can help save a life. Will you be that one? Visit redcrossblood.org/ourblood today to schedule an appointment at a location near you.
The WashDOT Pass program has really impacted Anu with their funding, creating a space for us to bring these cohorts in, women and men, especially in the BIPOC community, people that are looking for livable wages in certain zip codes, to make sure that they're able to take our pre-apprenticeship program, and that we're also able to help them with any barriers that they have. You can be an apprentice, you can get into this field. You don't have to be tough, you don't have to have tough skin, you don't have to be a man to be in this industry.
Visit the link at the end of this video to learn more.
Hey, I'm Besa Gordon. You may have heard my voice on Hits 106.1 or seen me on Converge Media, but now I'm coming to TV. I'm hosting the newest show on Fox 13 called Back to Besa. Check us out every weekend for the hottest topics, interviews, the latest trends, and uplifting stories. We're going to have so much fun, and teens, we got you too. Back to Besa Saturday nights, 10:30 on Fox 13, and Sundays at 10 a.m. on Fox 13 Plus.
Welcome back, all you wonderful viewers who are tuned in at the moment. And as y'all know, it's a wonderful Tuesday, and I'm sitting here with Julie C. You know, I guess we call you a jack of many trades.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah. So let's talk about you as an artist, because earlier we were talking about how hip hop. Your relationship with hip hop in the city and how it changed your life and how it brought you into the community, and this is kind of the beginning passion for all your work, right?
Mm-hmm. It was definitely a seed, yeah. I feel like a lot of my creativity these days, because I still get to rock shows and do like an occasional, verse or two.
You had like 3 shows this week, right?
I did 3 shows this week. I had a show last week. Had some shows, but no, not this week. I still do shows, but I find that these days a lot of my creative energy goes into the work, and actually like so much of what the creativity it takes to pay these rents, to keep the doors open, and to do to operate as a creative in this world is not a easy thing.
Man, it's not an easy thing, right? So there's a balance, right?
Balance. Yeah.
I juggle so many stupid things, right? All the time. It's hard to find time for art, right?
Yes, yeah.
So when you get to sit down and actually do your art, right? If you get to sit down and write a song, how's that feel when you actually get the time and space to sit down and do that?
It's like therapy, you know. Definitely, it's like there's the time and space, but then there's also like you got to be in the flow. At least for me personally, there's some people who really have very strict regimens about their art. They'll sit 1 hour a morning, do some writing or some. That's kind of not how I am. I believe, like, you know, in the universal connectivity of everything, and some things just come. But yeah, it's like therapy. It's like a transmission or a therapy or something.
Well, it's crazy because, like, as you call it, therapy, right? It goes all the way back into what you're doing as the work, right? I go to the study. The study is therapy for me. I've walked into the study and turned the music up and rapped my life out. I walked in there and seen you doing it, right?
Yeah.
You know, I've walked in and seen people do it.
Get some energy out.
Yeah, same with Blue Cone, right?
Yeah.
You've seen artists there. Same with Sobolo.
Right.
Wait, it's a new name.
Sobolo. That's
Sobolo. Okay.
Yeah.
People
vibe, you know.
What was the first name?
It's Sobolo.
Sobolo. Sobolo. Oh man.
But that's part of what, and then so Forever Safe Spaces, which you also know about. This is our kind of our umbrella for our individual spaces, but part of our mission is to transform how we say creative and cultural labor is valued, right? It's really hard to have a living as an artist in an economy where the creativity is only valued as an end product. So you might make money as an artist, but you might be a graphic designer for Amazon or Facebook or some shit like that, right? Or, sorry, I don't know if I can curse at Converge. I always forget. But we know, you know, that art is inherently, like, to be able to express yourself is inherently beneficial to your own personal growth, to your own development, to the healing of trauma as an individual, as a community, as, you know, whatever. And that's the part of the creative process that we seek to have valued. And even though it's not valued in the broader systems, in our little hyper local ecosystem, that's what we value. We don't charge our resident artists for rent, right? We have different kinds of exchanges, and we know that there's so much value in creative and cultural capital that is not honored under capitalism. And that's the thing that our sort of ecosystem of studio spaces and organizations and collectives and events like Second Saturdays on the Block, that's what we're building towards, to make more of a safety net so that we could transform. Because, you know, the future of art, we see like all the striking with the AI and the writers and all that. The future of art, it can't lie. It's not sustainable to lay in the product. We could have a computer doing a product. Right? The real value is in the process. And that's the shift that we're just a little sliver of helping to facilitate.
Man, it's a good sliver because I believe that artists, I don't believe robots can take over art. I don't. I think they can imitate art. I think they can imitate old ideas and make them into something. But I don't think robots can actually feel a change in the atmosphere or the universe to get that spark that creates something. It's like we're living in the Matrix, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you could plug the thing in your back of your head and hop into the world of numbers, right? But when that thing's not plugged in, a robot can't do that. We got to sit down in that piece and create.
Because it's the process.
It's the process.
Yeah.
Man, I believe in the process.
Yeah.
I actually believe in a lot of processes. But trusting and believing in the process are two different things. I trust in a lot of some processes. I believe in a lot, but I trust in a few.
But the creative process is something different, right? Because it comes from the self that is connected to the all, right? The creativity, the spirituality. I don't know how, you know, there's lots of different systems and processes that dictate that. But the creative part of your spirit as an individual is that part of you that connects you to the divine, to everything else around you, and cultivating that as a process and not as a commodity is really, really important for all of humanity at this juncture of our evolution, I believe.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Well, let's see. I got two more things for you.
Okay, let's
So
go.
the first thing is give the people some type of inspirational words about the art, about future, about life. I don't know, something that
You are an
inspires
artist. Make your art. You're not crazy. Do your shit. And when you follow your inspiration, regardless what you experience in resistance, it's a compass. It's a compass. So believe in it, trust it, and if you need some resources, holler at us. Come down, find us on 11th Avenue. Check out Forever Safe Spaces, and reach out and connect.
Perfect. That's the second question. How can they find you? How can they find Forever Safe Spaces? How can they find On the Block? How can they find Julie C?
So the best way, I would just gonna give the Instagram. So me, I'm at Jewel C on every platform. JOULESEA, Jewel C. You can find On the Block on IG, On the Block Seattle, Forever Safe Spaces. Yeah. Forever Safe Spaces. So pretty easy to find. Just give Google.
Man, well, thank you.
I don't know if
Julie.
you'll be able to make it come up on the screen or anything, but hopefully we'll have a tag or something.
Oh, yes. yes. For sure. And that will happen. And I just want to thank you for not just coming down here today, but for all your hard work that you actually put in the community.
Oh.
Because there's a lot of people that say they do work or they moonlight as doing work. Right? Yeah, let's call it moonlighting.
Imposter as the worker. No.
But there are people that are actually around every day that wake up, eat, sleep, and breathe this work for the future, for today, and to reconcile the past. And you're one of those people. And I just appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for the thanks.
All right, and thank you. And there we have it, man. That's Julie C. Make sure you go check that out on the Block Seattle. Julie C. JOULSEA. Right?
JOULESEA. Jewel C is the platform tag.
Jewel C is the platform. And we're going to be right back to close this out after this commercial break.
The new COVID-19 updated booster provides the best protection available right now. So don't wait. Stay safe this summer and get your updated booster today. To find a free vaccine provider near you, go to kingcounty.gov/vaccine.
Hi, I'm Chelsea Richardson, spoken word artist. Come be a part of Poetry's Love Story and join us for a captivating fundraiser event, Poetry Love, on August 9th from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Sankofa Theater. This event will feature an incredible lineup of renowned poets and one mesmerizing musician, all coming together to raise funds for the Sankofa Theater. Tickets are available now at sankofatheaterc.com. We'll see you there.
Big Tobacco thinks they know everything. They think they know you, your community, the places you go, the way that you spend your time. They think they got you all figured out, down to a formula, a calculation based off of numbers of what they think they know. Show them they're wrong. Learn more at theythinktheyknowyou.org.
I went through a program called Anew. They provided us with tools, transportation. They helped out with gas cards. My goal is to journey out with my company and then go into underwater welding. I get the opportunity to do home projects because I'm learning a life skill. This is something that can build a future for you, can build a future for your family. Good things come to those that work for their things.
Visit the link at the end of this video to learn more.
Hey, I'm Besa Gordon. You may have heard my voice on Hits 106.1 or seen me on Converge Media, but now I'm coming to TV. I'm hosting the newest show on Fox 13 called Back to Besa. Check us out every weekend for the hottest topics, interviews, the latest trends, and uplifting stories. We're going to have so much fun, and teens, we got you too. Back to Besa Saturday nights, 10:30 on Fox 13, and Sundays at 10 a.m. on Fox 13 Plus.
Welcome back to a wonderful Tuesday. Excuse me. Of the day with Trae. I'm your guest host, Erik Kalligraphy. I just want to, number one, thank Julie C. for coming on to tell us all these wonderful things that are happening, and make sure that every second Saturday you make it up to Capitol Hill on 11th between Pike. It's not Pike and Pine anymore. It's between Pike and Union because they have expanded through Chop Row. It was just an amazing day, and I can't wait to check y'all out tomorrow. Until then, make sure you tag, share the stream, and y'all have a blessed Tuesday, living your purpose, and enjoy life, man. We only got one of these to live. Thank y'all. Talk to you later. Peace.
Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.